Some of our listeners have been asking a lot lately about the latest from USB technology. Our next guest happens to be the president and chairman of the USB Implementers Forum, Jeff Ravencraft. I'm looking at the writing that I can't read. How are you, Jeff?
Good. Good to see you, Dave.
Nice to have you with us on the program. You know, USB is something that I am constantly talking about and promoting, and I know you and your group are appreciative of that. But
Absolutely.
I'm appreciative of the fact that there's one connector that all of us, regardless of platform, PC, Mac, Linux, whatever, can all use, can rely on, can relate to, when in the world there's such a plethora of other stuff that doesn't work with anything else. USB seems to always play nice with everything.
Yeah. No, and I appreciate your comments. I mean, I think even in the cell phone industry now, the companies are rallying around standardizing on our USB connectors for a standard power brick and charging capability, because, you know, these landfills are just filling up with power bricks and all these different cable and connector setups, and the industry is really starting to standardize around USB. In particular industries, already happening in the PC world and device world.
For sure, and has been for many years.
Yes, absolutely.
And of course, so many accessories that finally got the big picture. You know, it works well with USB. Why try to reinvent the wheel? Just stick with that.
Yeah.
And now, as you mentioned, not only cell phones, but other devices are just so saying, okay, so whether it's mini USB or whatever, the standards are there and apparently easy for manufacturers to work with.
I think so. Yeah, absolutely. I mean, I know it's hard to believe, but USB is the most successful interface in the history of personal computing.
Well, I do believe that.
And it's migrated into all the CE and mobile devices. There are 6 billion USB products in the install base today. Wow. And the industry ships in excess of 3 billion USB products a year. It's unbelievable.
Wow. And it's only growing from there. I mean, obviously, that's not slowing down. So it's just increasing.
No, it's going up.
Now, here at CES, you're showing, of course, USB 3.
That's right, which is super speed USB.
And what are we talking speed-wise here?
This is 5 gigabit per second signaling rates, which is 10 times faster than high-speed USB is today.
Wow. And while we've been happy with high-speed USB or 2.0, and we came leaps and bounds, if you will, from the original USB, look what 3.0 is bringing us, huh?
Yeah.
Are you calling it 3.0 or just USB 3?
You know, the nomenclature on the standard, on the spec, is USB 3.0.
Okay.
But from a marketing and branding standpoint, it'll be super speed USB.
So that's what we're going to look for on new products as we buy new things into tomorrow. Look for super speed USB.
That's right. There's a new brand, there's a new image, a new logo. We are running ads. We're in the CES Daily. We're in a lot of flight magazines, Alaska United, etc. We're in PC World and all these. And we advertise our brand to the consumer at large to look for our logo, because those products have been certified to be compliant to the standard and to be interoperable with each other.
Now, do we have any USB 3 or super speed USB available now?
Well, we do, and that's why I'm glad you have me on your show, because this morning we announced 17 new certified products, both end products and new device-side silicon. But we have motherboards from Asus and Gigabyte. We have a new HP NV15 notebook with super speed USB built into it. We have a new Fujitsu PC from the Fujitsu PC group with super speed USB built in. We've got aftermarket products with hard drives that were certified from SIGI, from a company called IO Interconnect. And we have aftermarket products for legacy PCs, Express Card, add-in cards, and PCI Express add-in cards from Raytalk, as well as IO Interconnect. And then we have 4 or 5 new device-side silicon manufacturers that got certified, and their products go into these end devices.
And I would imagine the plethora of accessories that, from a consumer standpoint, we would want to be using with the new super speed USB will also soon be out on the market?
Absolutely. And I forgot one company, Western Digital,
of course,
announced their new drive today with super speed USB. So we're excited about that.
As well you should be, because again, we're going to see a whole lot more of that those of us consumers that just want to know we've got it can take advantage of it. Is there any way to retrofit?
Yes.
Computers or otherwise?
Right. So that's what I was saying about you can buy an Express Card add-in card for your Legacy notebook.
Okay.
And just plug it in your Express Card slot. Or you can buy a PCI Express add-in card for your desktop.
Oh, okay. So put a card in the desktop or otherwise even the laptop's covered
right.
if you've got an Express Card slot.
Exactly. And bring that to your Legacy systems.
Loving it. Want more information about USB 3 or, of course, super speed USB? Check out, cleverly enough, usb.org.
Absolutely.
And you're going to learn more about not only the USB Implementers Forum, but everything that Jeff and his team are working on diligently. And in your real life, you work for Intel. I wonder if you have any time for them anymore, but I'm sure they're happy that you're spearheading the USB effort.
Well, I leave a pound of flesh there every day.
I'll bet you do. Thanks, Jeff, very much for joining us.
Dave, I appreciate the opportunity. Thank you so much.
By all means.
All
We're
right.
back with more from Las Vegas as Into Tomorrow continues. I'm Dave Graveline. This, the Advanced Media Network from CES in Las Vegas.